Welcome to the Pew!
The Pew! So we are launching a contest this week.
Yes, and a very, very big contest. Where
we're going way back to kindergarten, in fact.
Oh yes, Sesame Street.
Right? One of these things is not like the other.
And we're going to give you 4 things.
So the challenge is that you have to look at these 4 things, which will flash on the screen
right now,
talking, and you have to decide, are they different, similar, and how?
Well, one of these things is not like the other. And you have to tell us why. Oh, yes, you have to tell us why. Why now? And if you do, and if you're a subscriber to the show, then you will win a subscriber to the show, put a button right there, then you will win an Alig grab bag. And tell them what an Alig grab bag is.
Full of
I don't know.
Full of special treats, including old nightclub invitations.
But we're not going to lie.
Collector's items.
We're not going to be like those other shows on those other networks, you know, that wow you with things that
wow you with promises.
Yeah, wow you with promises and offers, and take them away. Or give you, they wow you with a promise and then they, you know, give you nothing. We're going to tell you exactly that we're going to do nothing. No, we're going to.
You're getting something.
You're getting something. But you're going to not get maybe what you think. You're going to get an Alig grab bag, which means there's going to be a bunch of stuff, and there's going to be maybe 1, 2, or 3 good things, and then a lot of mediocre stuff.
You know, just like Michael's old parties, like a little bit of good stuff and a lot of mediocre.
That's kind of true.
Filler, yeah.
They
paid the bills.
That's why they lasted.
Yes. Unlike today's parties.
Hello. So, you will get an Alig grab bag, and we're going to do, what, 3 Alig grab bags, right?
Yeah, so post your answers on the Pew channel comments, and be sure you're a subscriber.
Yes, because if you have the right answer, but you're not a subscriber,
you're disqualified.
You don't get a grab bag.
None for you.
Okay, so.
We were laughing a lot over this news clip that Michael had that I guess was sent to you when you were in prison.
Rudolph sent it to me.
Okay, Rudolph, the club owner, sent it. And it was basically an article about give us your fabulous immigrants, where all these people like models and soccer stars
and drag queens
can come,
and soap opera stars.
Yeah, they can all come to the U.S. and get fast-tracked citizenship because they have special skills that nobody in the U.S. possesses.
Because they're fabulous, basically.
You either got it or you don't.
And it's arbitrary. They can make it. They make the decision like that. You're fabulous. You're not. And it's sort of like a doorman to the country. They just said you get in first. You have to wait.
Right. So it's basically the like replacing the Statue of Liberty with Kenny.
Yes. Where she says, "Give us your
wretched and
he
tired
says,
and worn.
Give us your fabulous.
Give us your fabulous, your fierce, and your catwalking divas.
Yes, you're pressworthy. Give us your pressworthy." So we're gonna flash that on the screen or no?
Yeah, we flashed it.
Oh, we did. We already flashed it. I didn't notice it was such a quick flash.
Now we're gonna flash this commercial.
Yes.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the Pew.
Welcome back to the Pew, where we are going to talk about what? Who? William's
Tumblr. Our friend William, I Kill You.
Well,
has a really good.
My friend is William. Ernie's friend is William, I Kill You.
As he's known in the club scene.
That's his name. He named himself that.
Right. So I always thought that
a long time ago
that Tumblr had gone
30
away.
years ago.
Tumblr had gone away of MySpace. Tumblr.
I'm sorry if I keep it. Okay.
Tumblr. Today's MySpace?
It's what's his thing called Neon Snuff. But it's hard to find. You can't find him under Neon Snuff. You have to type in William, W-H-I-L-L-Y-E-M. He is very adamant about everybody knowing. And then Oh my God, you spelled it wrong.
And we are...
and you spelled it wrong.
We're flashing pictures from his Tumblr on the screen as Michael talks and talks.
It's a talk show.
Oh, and you do.
My favorite is the Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz with the upside down cross. It's a really good one.
Yeah, he's got good stuff there.
Yeah.
So check it out.
Okay. Now tell us what this bitch Debbie Gibson wants to know.
Bitches want to... Well, Debbie Gibson 22 is asking why we don't talk about Marilyn since we've already ripped Pete Burns and Boy George to shreds.
I can have a great answer to that.
And so let's talk about Marilyn.
Marilyn has never said anything nasty about me that I know of. and you better not start either.
Well, Marilyn was another one of those types of people that I never would have gone up to in the clubs, because I remember in the early 80s, I mean, she was running around the New York clubs with Boy George. Yes. But, I mean, if I thought Boy George was bitchy, I even thought Marilyn was 10 times bitchy.
See, I was just the opposite. I thought that since Marilyn wasn't as fabulous or known or you know, famous as Boy George, that she would be easier to talk to.
He seemed bitchier.
Just maybe because she was a drag queen.
I don't know. He kind of gave the bitch vibe even harder than Boy George did.
Oh, I don't know if it's possible to give a bitch vibe harder than Boy George. I have a funny story to tell you about.
But before
Boy George's bitch vibe. No.
Okay.
Do you remember the theme at Area, the disco theme?
What disco theme?
Well, you know,
the installation.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember they had, and it was a joke, they had a fake VIP room, remember, in the corner with a rope and nobody was inside? It was an installation, it was an art piece, nobody was supposed to be inside. It was a joke. And a socio-political commentary thing. So Boy George came one night with Helen Terry, who sang backup on
the Church of the Poison Mind.
Church of the Poison Mind, Disco 2000. And they both went into the installation and let themselves in and sat down alone in this fake VIP room. With no, service, no bottle service, nothing, just sat there the whole night. In other words, we don't want to talk to any of you, whatever.
Anyway, Debbie had asked us what we thought of how Marilyn looks, and I can say that I think Marilyn looks really great now compared to how he looked in that British documentary.
Exactly.
Whatever Happened to the Blitz Kids, which I don't know if you saw it. It's on YouTube. And Marilyn looks absolutely terrible in that.
Well, Marilyn almost kind of looked terrible when she was Marilyn. I mean,
she didn't look
not look well put together. I confused, at that time, or a little bit later, I confused Marilyn with Dead Marilyn. Remember Dead Marilyn?
Yes.
Yeah, because I thought...
That was Peter Stack.
And I thought they were the same person.
They don't look anything
Well, when I first started going to New York, I didn't know anything about these things. And so I would read about Marilyn and I would read about Dead Marilyn, and I saw pictures of both of them at different times, and I confused the two because...
We'll flash a picture of Dead Marilyn.
Oh, God.
They don't look anything.
Okay, well, then you also have to flash a picture of what Marilyn looked like then.
Oh, okay.
Because back then, they did look kind of alike.
And on that note, see ya.
Bye.